Ricky Evans to break. First rack here, racing to 8 in the finals. And he's found the 3-ball in the side. Kind of a last-second success on that break. Ricky going to give a quick once-over on this table. He's exploring the option on that 4-ball. And he's made it. Nice speed here. I'll tell you, this rack started to look a little ugly, but after those first couple of shots, it looks like Ricky's got everything he needs. Nice stroke there, but he's overrun it. Looks like he's got to play this combination nice and easy. Manage that 2-ball. He's got the 7 up there. Very nice speed there from Ricky Evans. How about these two, Tony?
Very
Joe
good.
Prince, Ricky Evans. What a final.
Yeah, Joe Prince came through a barnstormer against Shane Thompson. Ricky Evans, of course, put out Tom Cousins along the road.
I might add that, you know, Joe Prince, that was a double hill semifinal.
Indeed it was.
Came right down to the wire, and Joe Prince came with a fantastic 8-ball straight up the right side rail. He even gave the sign of the cross before executing. What a way to finish it. A little showmanship for the crowd. But right now, Ricky Evans saying, "Hold on, Joe Prince, I have arrived."
Down goes the 8, and what a start for Ricky Evans.
Perfect run out there.
A brief start of the year. Awesome break.
Awesome. He's an understatement. Look at this. Wide open. He's got 2 balls to go square into the side pocket immediately after contact. And then a third to follow. How often do you see that, Tony? 3 balls right in the side pocket, same one.
Yeah, Joe looking at stripes.
You know, I got to be honest, Tony, I kind of like him to play the 2-ball right off the 8-ball into the side.
He's looking at the 10.
Bump that 5, perhaps.
He's looking at the 10 ball off the 8, kick the 9 out, and just look at the stripes.
Last second change of mind. He's going with the 13.
Now he plays the 10.
Fair enough, Tony. Great call. And that's really the meat of the rack, if you will. The only real cluster after that monstrous break from Joe Prince. And look at this result.
Yeah, great shot there from Joe.
Fantastic stuff from Joe Prince. Both of these players storming through the field. And what a field it was, Tony. This is not a light draw type of field. Every match was star-studded and world-class play all around. To arrive in this final, both of these players have to feel quite accomplished, if I may say so. Get this ball right underneath the 15 to the side. Joe Prince looking very clean here. Very accurate cueing. Just float this ball under the 8-ball, and it's going to be tied up 1 game apiece.
Yeah, Prince has made very short work of this.
He's overrun it a bit, but this is much less than his 8-ball against Shane Thompson in the semifinal. This is just a fraction of difficulty compared to that one. But no doubt, going to slice it right down the rail. It finds a home. Joe Prince ties it up, 1 game apiece. Narrowly avoids that side pocket, but he controls the white. And we've got another open rack, Tony.
Yeah, 2 sledgehammer breaks now from Ricky Evans.
Ball's just going in every direction. Everything available here. Definitely going with the solids. What do you think, Tony? Got to go with the solids in this
Absolutely,
layout.
Yeah, 100%. Nothing
Deep
in his
breath
way.
there.
It's just the 7 ball. Oh, you can still get on it easily anyway, but off the 1 ball.
Yeah, it looks like he's gotten a little straight, so he's going to jack up, cheat the pocket just a bit. And he doesn't run into trouble, although he could have. So 2-rail position here. Going to head back up table. Likely going to try to get onto that 7. Perhaps contact that 14. No, he's going to go to the solid in the center of the table first. He says, I'll get there eventually.
Been really impressed with Ricky Evans today. If you put out Tom Cousins, that man's won the last 2 events. You've got to believe that you can win it.
Yeah, and honestly, Tony, talk about it all the time. Now, you put a young player like Ricky here into a position to perform like that. That's where the magic truly begins.
How quick have these first 3 racks been? Unbelievable.
There we go. In just 2 minutes' time, Ricky Evans answers and goes up 2 games to 1.
Hatch has been playing brilliant as well.
Yeah, Joey Gray was playing super strong on this arena table, and Ricky Evans says, not this time, sir. Like I say, nothing but nonstop class pool all week here at Blue Springs. Side pockets. What a beautiful room this place is.
Amazing venue.
Joe Prince going to have a quick look around, quick lay of the land.
I'll tell you what, Mike, another quick rack. It's coming right up now. Joe Prince, nothing in his way. The solids all available.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's really got the plan down just yet, but he knows everything is there. I think he's really just figuring out what ball he's going to use to get on that black 8-ball. And not necessarily any issues. It's really just making the proper decisions and the correct pattern to figure out this puzzle. I expect him to go with this 7 and possibly follow up with the 6. I think he's going to try to use that 3-ball to get on the 8-ball as his out ball. It's getting a little tricky, though. I mean, without the 11 on the table, this is very, very simple.
Easy.
But that 11 is virtually a beach ball on the table.
He should try and kick into it. He did make an attempt there, but what he's done now is just rubbed the 8-ball, and that has now made this ridiculously hard. Drop the 3 in the side pocket.
Yeah, play the 2 to the corner and go under the 8-ball.
8-ball goes top left.
Yeah, and I think we have to imagine that Joe Prince can recognize.
He can get through.
Yeah,
Wow.
didn't look like that was available.
I thought he was stuck.
Yeah, same here, Tony. He's going to pot this 3. And do you think he's just going to brush lightly into the 12 here? Or do you think he just plays the natural line, tries to get underneath it?
For me, I'd rather get to the bottom rail and play the 8 into the top left.
I'm curious to see how he goes at this, but we're all learning as we watch these super talented players do what they do.
That wasn't the right shot. He could have played that very slowly into the side pocket, drift the cue ball to bottom rail, black in the top left, and he's not going to try and put the 8 with the 14, is he? Really?
He said you better believe it, Tony. Joe Prince looking for an exhibition-style shot.
That would never carry forward. The balls were too far apart and too far from the pocket. No chance.
Bit of frustration.
A look to the sky, but Ricky Evans now, what an opportunity this is. 3-1.
Yeah, and it's interesting when you have such talent on the table. Once you see how the balls lay,
Yeah, well, Joe,
you don't even have to question if they'll finish. You know.
That's it. Joe made a bad choice there, in my opinion.
Yeah, not a good time to do it as it was Joe's break.
Well, not in the final.
Well, that's fair enough, but just the timing in this match. You know, of course, with the alternate break format, if Ricky's going to win on Joe's break and he goes up 3-1 and he follows with a break, he's broken ran both of his games. So really putting Joe Prince at a massive disadvantage. So Ricky Evans continues his onslaught in this race to 8 finals. I got to be honest, Tony. He's looking so good out there. Flawless.
Very confident man indeed. 2 simple balls, and this will be 3 racks to 1 in favour of Ricky Evans. And I'll just say, Joe Prince made the wrong decision when he played the 3 ball into the centre. Should have come behind the 8, up in the top corner. Tried to be greedy, in my opinion. But anyway,
I think that
it
was
is
a
Ricky Evans.
byproduct of the missed position earlier where he nudged the 8 ball. So
I'm unbiased, I'm a commentator.
that's right.
But then a couple of people said, we all want Ricky to win. But scratch off the break's not going to help.
Yeah. And just like we've seen so many times, break and scratch, opponent runs out, follows with a break and run. Next thing you know,
And
we're
that's a
tied
bad
up.
one, straight in the middle.
Yeah, Tony, we still have to come up with the name for that maneuver, as we see it so many times.
And just look at these stripes, all in the same area of the table. 8 ball, sat waiting to be potted. This is Joe Prince's rack.
Looks like he's come a bit short.
Yeah, he's still okay.
Yeah, he's okay here.
Comes off the rail, bumps into the 1, and that should hold him on the other 2.
And he
Didn't
avoids
even
that.
bump. Yeah, didn't need to.
It looks like he's going to be making very quick work of rack 5 here. So I want to be close to that 7. I think he's left just enough to get at the cue ball comfortably. Great camera work. And that amazing team out there in the arena. Joe Prince goes now at 2, still trailing by 1. Very square hit on the 1. The rack isn't going to open. I've noticed Joe Prince playing that head ball into the side pocket. And And that's his approach to the break. He's very good with it, as he's repeated it twice consecutively. You can always tell the intelligence level of a player if they play the break shot in a way where it can be repeated, the balls that they're attempting to make. It's not just a smash and hope.
Well, he just dodged the bullet there. Nearly scratching in the side pocket.
Yeah, those points seem to find their way to stick out right when you need them to pull back. He's going to accept what he's got. Cue ball's coming out a little hot here. He's managed that very well. Having a quick look at that purple stripe into the side. Wants to see exactly what everything looks like.
So he can break this out now. Dig deep, straight off that rail with the cue ball, goes into the 8 ball and the 12. He got below it, that's not good.
Yeah, he didn't draw it high enough.
There
he
he
is. The bottom of that pack.
Caden Herback, the Junior Open champion.
What a great performance by that young
Absolutely
man.
fantastic. Yeah, you can't take it away from him. He was brilliant tonight. And didn't he enjoy it? And rightly so.
Yeah, a lot of folks sometimes forget the reason we even played this game. We wanted to try it. It was fun. And then we're hooked. The rest is history, Tony. He's missed the 10 ball. Disappointment from Joe Prince.
Well, he's going to need more than a few well wishes.
That's for sure. Talented Ricky Evans.
Yeah, but has he left him on the 3 ball? I don't think he has. But cuts the 7 back in, kicks into the 8, bumps the 3 out.
He's called his extension. So he's going to look at these 2 solids, the 6 and the 7.
He has a skinny cut, but he makes this, and the rack's his.
He's done it, Tony, but ooh, well, 3 ball's going to help him out there. He can shoot that right into the side pocket, but that 10 ball blocking the obvious 6 to the corner up table. So
Yeah, but I think he can get through past that and get onto the 6 and the 4, and he can.
very true. So Ricky Evans looking like he's going to extend his lead by another game. Just 3 shots remain.
Yeah, just play the 6, bump it off the rope, make sure you can get the cue right into the bottom of the cue ball. Pulls back, 2 rolls of the cue ball, easy 8 ball into the corner, and this is going to be 4-2 Ricky Evans. And Joe Prince, this will hurt.
You got to feel that bit of frustration coming from Joe Prince, as he's been playing pretty well, but just when it comes down to the end there, a couple of misjudged attempts.
Ricky's got his fans.
And Ricky with another smashing break. A couple of things to kind of get through, but I think they're all available, Tony. It's always a good idea directly after the break, kind of just assess everything from all angles. You know, perspective can be very deceiving. Likely to follow up with that orange 5. And with each stroke of the cue, the table becomes more open and available. It was very precise, yet risky to play it that way. And he's got The 6 still.
Great shot.
Great shot indeed.
Really, really good from Ricky Evans. His cue ball control has been immaculate thus far.
And I want to say he's going to play. Yeah, there he is. That's his line right there. He's looking for. Apparently the 4 ball passes the 9 also. So he's going to play him into the same pocket. Yeah, if that wasn't the case, he was likely going to have to come on the opposite side of the table, but with the 4 ball available, he's coming right here.
Yeah, it goes through the gap. And how quick are these racks going? It's unbelievable.
Usually right about 2 minutes in total. And Ricky Evans going to deposit this 8 ball for a 5-2 lead.
I'm just so impressed with him. He's been absolutely brilliant. That's awesome. Really, really good for Ricky Evans.
I'm going to be honest, I think that the youth of America can look up to someone like Ricky. Joe Prince looking to make something happen. Still super consistent with that break. Tony, he's got that one down. The head ball square into the side pocket. Get to see that one more time. Square in. Every time.
He looks a little frustrated though, does Joe.
And you have to kind of feel that. Yeah, I mean, it's not just the score line. It's more about the disappointment that he wasn't able to execute what he was looking to do. You know, most of these top competitors hold themselves to a high standard, and when you can't deliver, it's very frustrating. All that time
I'll
training.
tell you now, right, Joe needs this rack. If he does not get this rack, 6-2, I think he's done. Ricky Evans is playing out of this world at the moment.
Now, what do you think here, Tony? Does he play the 15?
I think he has to, right, and kick the 14, not the 6 in.
Yeah, I think he might have to. I mean, not something you want to have to do, but I think the table's kind of calling that out.
Got to make sure you get the 15. So just draws the cue ball into the 14 and make the 15. He's done it.
Look at that unfriendly bump.
He's got the 13 in the side pocket though, so he's okay.
He's got options here. But you always want to make sure that you can do exactly what you're intending to do. And that just continues to keep your confidence level way up. And Joe's going to burn the clock just for a second here. Make sure he's got an ideal angle on this 11. He wanted just a small angle to get back down table. He's got the ball traveling. He looks okay here. Again, Joe Prince just getting a bit of perspective, which is always a good idea. Forward 2 rails, 1-2, 8 to the side, and Joe Prince going to go 5-3 now. 17 minutes remain on the clock thus far.
All night, this break has been a rocket.
Watch out, cue ball. All right, he's found success again. And looks like it's going to be solids this time, Tony. I think you got to open up with that yellow 1 ball.
Yeah, the 8 ball's the only real problem on the table. Yes, you can bank it. You could take out the solids, the last ball, the 2 ball, and then bank the 8 into the same pocket. I wouldn't even bother trying to move it.
Yeah, I think if Ricky's confident which
If he's
clearly
gonna
is.
if he's going to move it, he moves it from the 3 ball. So he drops the 1 in, plays the 3, and then he tries to move it now. So you push the 2 stripes into the 8. But then if you attempt this, there's always the chance of one of those stripes landing over the top of the 8 ball.
Yeah, I think maybe we clean up some of this stuff first.
Like that. So the 10 ball's now sat right on top of the 8. That's why you should have just left it, take your medicine, and then bank that 8 ball. Because the 2 was there. It was easy to get on the 2, straight bank, straight back into the same pocket.
Fortunate for Ricky Evans, he's got the 4 and the 6 below that side pocket. So more opportunity to manipulate that 8 ball.
Well, he's got to move it now. You can't just leave it there. It doesn't go past the 10 into the top corner, and now he's put the 15 over the top of the 2. This was a simple rack. Just take your medicine, bank that 8.
Yeah, everything seems to have gotten troublesome with that attempt on that, but Ricky Evans is just going to continue to come with these shots.
Do you know what's happened here? He can now play the 6, 15-2 combo, cue ball into the 8 and the 10.
Yeah, I'd have
Knocks
to
them
agree
all
with
out in
that
one
idea.
shot. He's
yeah.
been lucky. He's been lucky where he's landed because he had to play that swerve shot with a 7.
Got to make sure that you don't lose the 6 somewhere. And that looks perfect. Great stuff from Ricky Evans. Continuing to deliver shot after shot with precision.
Still has a big problem with the 8. And now it doesn't bank because the 9's in the way.
Perhaps this was a blessing in disguise. He's got an angle here, perhaps to get above the 8 ball.
But the only shot he can play now really is to make the 4. The cue ball goes behind the 14 and the 11, drops in the gap and play the 8 down into the bottom right.
I think that's exactly what he's going with here. And look at that control from Ricky Evans. Falls perfectly on this 8 ball. This kid's feeling great, Tony. Fantastic stuff from this young man.
This for 6-3. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a scenic route for that finish, but wow.
Yeah, multiple highlight reel shots there. Ricky Evans.
The thing is when Ricky Evans has put himself in a bit of trouble, he's managed to dig himself back out of it again. And Joe Prince has got a big problem here. Solids are the suit. Play the combo into the bottom corner. Try and kick into the 6 and the 8. Not sure about that. I'd have rather played that very thin into the 6 and the 8. Broke them apart.
I can't help but kind of compare the style of cueing of Joe Prince to.
Well, he's playing a very thin cut with his 5 ball into the top left.
Looks like
Oh, he's got it.
he's found the mark. But
Great shot.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with this player, but kind of reminiscent of a younger Keith McCready. That sidearm action.
Keith McCready. Wow. And there's a blast from the past.
I'll tell you, though, when you see Joe Prince down at the shot.
He played the character Grady
similar.
Seasons in The Colour of Money.
That's right.
It's like a nightmare, isn't it? And it just keeps getting worse. Remember the tagline?
Absolutely. And Joe Prince still continuing to put one foot in front of the other. Trying to put something together as he's still trailing this one 6-3.
Well, he's done well here. Combo. Tapping with the 2. 8 up the top corner. We might even play in the side pocket, but this is going to be 6-4. It's going in the side. Joe Prince refusing to go away and lie down.
And Tony, got to keep in mind, this is a massive swing rack here. Now you got to get himself on the hill and eliminate the chance for Joe Prince,
I'll tell you what,
to answer back.
That's a really good split. Really good.
Ball's flying in everywhere. And Ricky Evans going to assess the situation and get back to the attack.
I like solids. Five ball next. That 7 ball goes into the bottom right hand corner past the 14.
Ricky really, really focused here. He can kind of taste victory.
What's he done with the cue ball? Oof. Has he got a shot? I think the knuckles in the way of playing the 3. He might be able to get the 2.
I got to be honest, Tony, I don't know how that ball stopped.
It was careless. To run that far over was careless.
It looks like he's got just enough of that blue 2 as we enter into the 15-second shot clock.
He's trying again to go in that side pocket. It's not to get at this side. No. Land in the same place.
Is that a boomerang cue ball?
Joe's laughing.
He's like, how about that?
He's going to have to bend this, surely.
Very smart move there. Ricky Evans calling on that extension.
Oh, I played that really well. What a shot by Ricky Evans there.
Really super accurate cueing. As you mentioned before, Tony, he's managed to pull himself out of trouble time and time again. And look at this cue ball. He is really just right on the edge here. Does he have to swerve this?
I think he's just got it. Oh, he's gone off the cushion off the 14. Oh, he's made it. Oh,
look at this out from Ricky Evans.
This is exhibition pull from Ricky Evans. Unbelievable. Look at Joe Prince's face. He cannot believe what is happening out there. 8 ball is down. Ricky Evans heads to the hill. 7-4 now.
And that's the first time he's missed it. He's made that ball every single break.
Oh, my word. And
except for that one.
Look at stripes. The 13 is tied up next to the 2 ball.
Yeah, but it goes in the bottom right.
Yeah, but he can move it.
Fair enough. Ricky calling on that extension. Remember, 15-second shot clock in effect.
That's heavy. Not
Good thing there's 7 of those stripes, huh?
He's not the one in front of the 15 as well.
If this is going to be anything like the previous games, Ricky Evans is looking to figure it out. Nothing but non-stop accuracy from this young man. Looks like he's entertaining the 10 ball, possibly to progress some of those issues. No, he's looking at where he needs to be. And here we are.
Well, right, so he now has to play this with bags of left-hand side, very slowly. I don't think he can even play the shot. He's going to try it. There you can see putting left-hand side on. That's not going to come out. Nope.
He might have left enough on that 15. I mean, it's close.
If he has, he's been very, very fortunate indeed. No, he hasn't.
On the 13.
Kick it back in the corner.
Possibly the time shot. Almost. But for the first time, Ricky Evans does not crack the safe.
The thing is, though, Mike, the clock is on Ricky's side.
Yeah, 6 minutes remaining. 4 games to win. Joe Prince needs a few rabbits.
Well, 3 would do and take it to a 6-ball shootout.
Fair enough. He's continuing to move around. Trying to maintain that pace. That shot clock moving. The pressure is on.
Well, Joe will get these. This will be 7-5. But it's all about what he has left on the clock. Joe not panicking. That's one good thing. But he's going to need a favour from a Ricky Evans break.
And it would have to be next one.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Do you know what? That looked like a kick. That looked like bad contact on that 4-ball. And just look what he's handed Ricky Evans. He's handed him the title. One good shot here to steer clear of the 8 and the 5, and he's gone the correct way round, and that nudge helps.
Tony,
2 balls away from the title.
Yeah, Tony, we're looking at an unbelievable performance from this young man, Ricky Evans.
And this is going to be it. Ricky Evans on the 8 for the Kansas City Open. This is it. And down it goes. Ricky Evans lands the title. What a performance. There's his brother Nick. He's absolutely over the moon. Fist in the air. Ricky Evans, take a bow. He has played phenomenal all weekend. And he was good value for that. Some of the finishes he pulled out were absolutely ridiculous. Ricky Evans, what a performance. He is the Kansas City Open champion.
Well, welcome back out to the arena for the final time this weekend. A brilliant run through to the final once again. Joe Prince comes up just short, but it is incredible what he's doing here in America. Let's get a few words with our runner-up, Joe Prince. Joe, hard luck. I know this will be hurting, and it's another final. You've been here many, many times before, but it is amazing what you're doing over here, and another brilliant run for you.
Yeah, I can't really take much away from Ricky. His break there was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Couple of bits just got away from me. The skid in the last frame there kind of just was the writing on the wall for me there. Frame before where he's nearly gone in off twice over the middle bag. If those two things go different, it's a different game. But it's Ricky's day. Let him celebrate it. He earned it. Well played.
Congratulations, Joe. Great run through to the final. No doubt we will see you again. Well, great run through for Joe there, but it's going to be a very popular winner here in Kansas City. Let's get a word with our champion, Ricky Evans. Ricky, congratulations. A brilliant performance this weekend and a great moment for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like I played pretty good. I think that my break really solidified a lot for me to win the event. But, you know, you got to get a couple rolls out here. Got to get a couple rolls. So,
what does it mean to sort of come into an event like this with so many of the big names around and sort of start taking them down and walk away with the title?
I'm just happy to play. You know, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to play in not only the Open but the shootout quite often. Hopefully this helps back up that I'm a player that can compete. 8-ball in a bar box isn't my forte, but anything with 6 pockets or a rectangle table, we're good to go. So.
If this isn't your forte, then I don't know what is, because you make the game look incredibly easy out here. You play some brilliant stuff.
Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to my sponsors, Hustlin' USA and McDermott Custom Cues, or not Custom Cues, McDermott Cues, sorry. But I wouldn't be here without them. I wouldn't be able to make the events. I wouldn't be able to win. So.
Congratulations, Ricky. Let's get Jeremy Hunley, our tournament director, out here to hand you the trophy.